to watch you, what you have to say. Imposter syndrome, I think that's what it's called. But I'm even having imposter syndrome for saying I'm having imposter syndrome. I can't make you feel like you're so good that you have the right to have imposter syndrome. Hi, my name is Fumilola. I'm a Canadian licensed pharmacist. I'm a mom of two, and I'm on a journey of self discovery. And my hope is to inspire at least one person to pursue something that they've always loved to do. Okay, so you guys have probably been wondering where I've been. I mean, I started this channel like 6 years ago, but then life happened. So, this is my first video back. I will be catching you guys up. We'll be talking about what I've been doing, what I stopped, where have I been, what have I been up to, and what am I doing now, and maybe plans for the future. Not sure, but we'll get there. I have a thing written down so that so you guys are going to be hearing my pages flipping a little bit. So we're just like a year on year catch up of where I've been. So we came in 2018. We landed. 2018 was a nice year. I met someone, a friend of mine. She would later become someone that would inspire me to do a lot of stuff. I'll talk about her later. In 2019, I passed my first exam. I failed my first MCQ. I will probably do a whole video when I'm talking about pharmacist exams later. And then I passed the MCQ. I failed my first OSCE. More to come in the pharmacist video. 2020, I started internship. I was like, oh, by the time I'm done with my internship, I'd have gotten, I'll get my license. So I was like, oh, this is a good year to get pregnant with my second child. So I got pregnant. And I was planning for like my OSCEs in May, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna have my license before the baby comes, and I'm gonna be a pharmacist. Then COVID happened. Oh my god, there was a lockdown, my exams were cancelled, flights were grounded, and I had a baby in COVID 2020. I was pregnant and working. I finished my internship, and then in 2021, my baby was like 3, 4, 5 months old. I went and I wrote my OSCE and I passed. And then I got my license. And in between all that, we had COVID at home. Everyone had COVID, except my son, who's always so helping. Okay. And then in 2021, I met another great friend in church who also, I'm mentioning these people because I'm going to talk about them later. Okay. Then I decided that I wanted to be a floating pharmacist, travel pharmacist. Maybe I'll talk about that later as well. And then because I wanted to just have my own time. And then in 2021, I think we filed for citizenship. I think 2021, yeah. In 2022, I decided I wanted to do PMP exams. I was thinking, oh, I don't want to be a pharmacist forever. Most people who get licensed here, first thing you first will start thinking, oh, I don't want to do this work. It's so stressful. And so I did PMP. Then we went to Nigeria for the first time. My sister got married in 2022. And then we got our passport. And then I took my first girls' trip to Vegas with my friends. I think I still have videos from that trip. I'll probably merge them together when we eventually go on the second girls' trip. In 2023, we worked. I took my husband to London on a surprise birthday trip. I'm definitely making a video about that. And then I tried to get a realtor license. In 2023, I became an auntie to 2 boys. My sister had twins. And then in 2024, we went to Nigeria twice. Kodogu spend that stuff. And then we went, I think I'm going to talk about my Nigeria trip later. And then in 2025, now I'm here. I plan to go back to my YouTube for a while. And then I stumbled on some guy on YouTube. And I was like, oh my God, this guy and I started YouTube around the same time. And I quit, but he didn't. And he's phenomenal now. And I was just like, And he just basically does what I wanted to always do. Just talk about stuff that interests me and find other people that we have common interests together. Okay. And so I took his advice and I talked to my editor because this was always my major problem. Getting to edit my own videos, very self-conscious, I can't watch myself and all that. So why did I stop my YouTube channel? I stopped my YouTube channel because, first of all, life as an immigrant lifed me. Oh my god. When I failed my first pharmacy exams because of some technical stuff, I was legit depressed. I think my husband was even worried and had to call some of my friends. I was so sad. Putting myself on video for everyone to see was the last thing on my mind. And one thing led to another. I had to do my exams, then COVID happened, then I was working, then I was pregnant. And then, everything just snowballed from there. Also, I think that I had some issues about, I'm gonna look stupid, people are gonna laugh at me. But I think I'm over that actually, because I'm just like, nobody really cares actually. Nobody cares. That's the truth. As someone once said, this war is happening and famines and people don't have food to eat. Nobody really cares about laughing at you. So I decided that I'm gonna do it again because I've always wanted to do YouTube. Just to rant basically, talk about stuff that interests me. Okay. Also, um, there's also the problem I couldn't watch myself on videos, so I couldn't edit myself, and I couldn't afford an editor. So, but now I'm going to afford an editor, even if I have to plan it into my work schedule and work the extra hour for it. I also um had a little bit of worry about, what if I don't do well? What if, basically, like I said, just a lot of, why would anyone want to watch you? What do you have to say? Imposter syndrome, I think that's what it's called. But I'm even having imposter syndrome for saying I'm having imposter syndrome. I can't make you feel like you're so good that you have the right to have imposter syndrome. I don't even know. Anyway, so what's the channel going to be about? The channel is going to be about a lot of stuff. Basically, I'm going to be wearing many hats. On some days, I'm going to be a pharmacist. I'm going to talk to you guys about trending drugs that people are talking about. I think I have a video talking about Ozempic. That's going to be the next video. And on some days, I'm going to be talking about travel. That's something I love to do. I'm also trying to get a realtor's license. So on some days, I'm going to be talking about getting licensed in Alberta to sell houses. Some days, I'll be talking about my struggles as a Nigerian who's living in Canada. On some days, I will be, so it's just going to be a lot of stuff. And let's see how it goes. So I'm glad to be back. And what's that thing they always say at the end of YouTube videos? Oh, like and subscribe to my channel, please. Thank you. Bye.